Alright, hello and welcome. Play some Shadowrun Returns. I think it's fully updated. Um, let's turn the volume up a little here. I had it down because it was very loud. What's the soundboard saying? Oh, we probably could turn it up just a little. Ooh, maybe not. Suddenly very loud. Alright, well, let me know how the volume is. I'm actually going to turn it down on my headset here, because that's just really loud directly into my ears. Alright. So I have a game, but I'm just gonna start new because it's been years since I played, so always play a female character. Elf, dwarf, orc, troll. Street samurai, mage, decker, shaman, rigger. Uh, sure, we'll just go. Wrong one. Is there just like a random button? Sure, why not? Spend your karma. Okie dokie. So, don't care about thrown weapons, I don't think. We already have 2 charisma. I mean, I think some etiquette. I don't know. Let's go street. Let's go 2 spells. Then, let's go a couple. First off, we should do that. Pistol. Actually, let's do SMGs. Hmm. One there. One in dodge. Yeah, you're right. It's how much you cost. So we could. Like, I don't think we're gonna care about the adept on this character. So I'm thinking just like a, melee. If we're gonna do melee, let's not bother with the pistol. Spells are gonna be our bread and butter. So. Maybe at some point in the future, if we just have karma burning a hole in our pocket, we'll do something like that, but... I think why not just... something like this. 3 quick. Better. Rather than critical percent visible, why not just get hit less? Okay, so we have street. Shadowrun? Gang. Let's do Shadowrunner. I mean... Can't pick street twice. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, let's come up with a name. Alright, RA is, obviously stream channel, and then, Ta has been a character name that I've used in many games, actually. Yeah. Because then there's the rat joke that someone could try and make and it'd be bad. Down and out. Your apartment, 3 o'clock in the morning. It's good. It's got 4 walls, a roof, and isn't on fire. Even the cockroaches have fled in search of better accommodation. Not exactly a runner's dream pad, but right now, it's about all you have. Running the Shadows is all about feast or famine. One day you're Nova Hot, working jobs that allow you to eat at 5-star restaurants. The next, well, you're here. This one's a famine for the ages. The Slag and Fixer hasn't called. The money's run out, and some. Sinless and free to starve in the cracks of society run by megacorps who just want your new yen. Something needs to change, and soon. Of course, we will. View your list of contacts. Well, unfortunate. Yeah, put down your notebook. Okay. Can we use the bathroom? Nope. I'll get to it. Bank balance. Oh, well. How convenient. Someone has now called. Please go touch. The screen leaps to life, making you squint against its brightness. The face on the screen is laughing. Sam Watts. Hey, buddy. Hope I didn't catch you at a bad time. He giggles. He's drunk again. Or worse. You're zoned. Another giggle. Oh, don't bother with your side of the conversation. I'm not really here. Just one reason for this vid. Someone finally geeked me. I'm dead. Probably had it coming. When you're an unsavory character like you myself, you tend to associate with other unsavory characters who often partake in unsavory business, like you, for example. So, why am I dead? Who knows? Probably my fault. I wonder where you are right now. I bet you hit a big payday and you're living high on the hog somewhere. Some of us are born to be winners, and some of us are me. Hey, you remember that Renraku run where things went to hell and we lost Dode? Or that makeshift saloon on the docks afterwards? I really had your back that night, didn't I? Dode. That's a name you haven't heard in a long time. Alright, flashback. I remember now. I got my tags are all wonky. Okay. Yep, they're fixed. New Larry. Sagnoma. I would like to talk with New Larry. You've been running with New Larry for about 6 months now. He's a combat mage with a bad tattoo and a bad attitude. You knew Dode almost as well as you did. Dode never saw anybody die like that before. Idiot. New Larry. He shakes his head. I hate this friggin' city, Rata. It's wet and the rain feels like acid. I want out of here. Sure. Sam's a good guy. Can hold his own in a fight, but he's been hitting the bottle pretty hard lately. Never on a run so far, but he needs watching. That run went sideways 9 ways to Sunday. Now the fixer is late. Smells funny to you? Hell yeah, it smells funny. Look at where he set the meeting. This was supposed to be a public place. Cut the dreck, Sam. We both know why Dode went down, and it wasn't the fixer or some other paranoid chip dream of yours. Sam smiles a toothy smile. I've been waiting for this all night. New Larry has something he wants to say, don't you, Larry? Go ahead, spill it. You were sloppy. He laughs. Sloppy? You think I was sloppy? You've been twitchy all day, son. Look at your hands. They're shaking. Sure. Own up, Sam. You screwed up. I admit, if there was something to admit, I was on point. New Larry was supposed to cover Dode. Something dawns on him. He leans into New Larry, amused and dangerous. We were set up, and he knows it. Don't you, Larry? What was that call you made before we hit Renraku? How come you couldn't geek the guy before he unloaded on Dode? I seen you fling a lightning bolt, son. He should have been burnt toast before his gun cleared the holster. New Larry checks his watch, licks his lips. Looks over your shoulder at the darkness. He's looking for someone, and it's not the fixer. Okay, I can see where this is going. You chummers are damaged. I'm out. How much did they pay you to sell him? Honestly, it didn't take much. Just enough to get me back to Portland and set up with a cush corp job. I'm out of this racket. We've got incoming. Looks like my new Renraku friends are finally here. They're going to take that hard drive off your corpse, buddy. We should choose our friends more carefully. That guy was never my friend. Me either. I think I'll shoot him. I mean, I don't know what he thought was going to happen. Okay, let's see if I remember how to play. Show help. Oh, okay. Never mind. That's too much help. Unarmed combat, security pistol, bullets. Okay, take a little cover. Eek New Larry. Should we finish New Larry off right now? Yeah, there you go. That's what you get. Wow. What do you have? Oh, okay, just those two things. So, I mean, you have a 99%. That doesn't seem right. They are very bad shots. I missed, huh? I mean, whatever. Might as well fire from here, right? Yeah, I remember now. Sure, I'll take the shot. Half cover. Ugh. Oh. Textbook. Yeah, they keep coming, don't they? That's bad situation. Oh, that hurts a lot. Miss. Missed both, huh? No, I think I will reload. Now, I don't know if the shamans... If he goes down... Okay. I was kind of assuming that that was the case. Look, you're just going to keep plugging away at that guy. Let's go up here. Any better? Not terrible. Boom. Boom. And another one. You okay, Sam? That was a hell of a thing. You don't look so good, Sam. You were born for this gig. Me, not so much. I think I'm gonna hang it up, find a nice brothel somewhere, stay drunk until I croak. What about you? Um, I don't know. How about stay low? I do too. I don't forget my friends. Woo, we did it. Shake off the memory. Focus. Now I'm asking myself, who would care if I died? Who would give a rat's ass? Better or worse, your name is at the top of that list. Maybe it's the only name on the list. So I set up a dead man switch to send you this call. I got hundreds of thousands of Nguyen insurance policy payable when you find out who creased me. Alive with convictions or in a body bag with justification. Either way works. Contact my law firm, Rogers, McGurran, and McCain, when the job's done. They'll know what to do. Turns to his left. Chet? Pursuant to Mr. Watt's wishes, Rogers, Magnet, and McCain has installed a secure dedicated phone line so you may contact us directly when the task is complete. We will then begin verification process. Note that you must also be on a secure landline to access this number. We will not accept transmissions from comlinks or other devices. Look, Rata, I've led a drecked up life and probably left a drecked corpse. I've hurt people, hurt myself. I don't know. Maybe I just want the last word. Maybe I just want someone to give a crap that I sucked air for a while. What do you say? I'd say I traded a drinking buddy for a paycheck. I hope you just said yes. I've got a locator chip slotted in my head for these days. When my heart stops, it'll activate. That's how you'll find me. See you on the slab. Rest in peace, Sam. See you in Seattle. Your plane hits the SeaTac tarmac with a jolt. Welcome to Seattle. The chilly northwest rain obscures your vision as you step onto the tarmac. Before long, you're sitting in the cramped back seat of a cab, following the signal from Sam's locator chip into the heart of Redmond Barrens. Organ grinders, a legal chop shop for body parts, whether from the living or the dead. If you're hurting bad enough for Nguyen, this is the place to sell a limb or an organ. It's also a good place to dispose of an inconvenient body while making a little cash on the side. This franchise is the closest thing to the Barrens has to a morgue. It seems this is where Sam Watt's body has ended up. You open the door and are assaulted by the smell of death and bleach. The smell of death and decomposition washes over you, only slightly masked by the minty fake fresh of industrial grade antiseptic. Dresden? Hovering over the recently departed is a small dwarf whistling a tune. His broad grin says, I love my job, a little more than you'd want or expect from someone in the chop shop trade. As you approach, he looks up with a lopsided grin. There's something kindly in his eyes, though it might just be a stray reflection of the chrome and surgical tools. Sorry, I didn't expect any visitors at this hour. And some asshole at corporate took my receptionist. What can I do for you, ma'am? Are you the coroner? I'm John Dresden, the organ grinders branch manager here. So yeah, that makes me the franchise area coroner, too. And you are? I represent a man named Sam Watts, and I'm here to look into his murderer. Dead man makes for an interesting client, but what makes you think he's here? Sam had a locator chip embedded in his skull. I followed it here. I see. Well, you're right, he's here. Not too many people know about the murder yet, though. The press haven't caught wind of it yet. What with it being all the way out here in the Barrens. So, who told you he was dead? Sam's digital ghost. When his heart stopped, I got sent a recorded message asking me to bring his killer to justice. Guess he had a hunch. Dwarf raises his eyebrow. Smile, wiping the suspicion. A dead man switch, eh? Fascinating. I was working on him earlier. He's over here. Right, okay. He's my second Emerald City Ripper victim. The third was downtown. Ripper, huh? I guess the classics never go out of style. Not my title. That's what the Seattle press insists on calling the killer. All I know is that the original, Jack, our Ripper knows how to handle a scalpel. But this one's even more twisted. He or she always removes an internal organ from the victim. Trophy. Watt's liver was cleanly cut out. The first victim's heart was missing, and the third had a spleen removed. Mikulski? Dresden, get out here! I'm here about the new Ripper Vic, Sam Watts. Cowering over the diminutive coroner is a homicide detective right out of Central Casting. If you ignore the tusks, pointed ears, and Neanderthal brow, you can smell his cheap aftershave from a mile away. So, this new Ripper Vic, Watts. Name's familiar. Didn't his mother kill herself a while back? The coroner frowns. So you insisted at the time. Come on, she offed herself. I had it on very good authority. Now let's go, Dresden. Give me something to work with here. This Ripper case is my ticket to a lieutenant's badge. I've already posted everything I know. The killer stuns the target with a combination of drugs and magic, and then removes a single internal organ while they're still alive. The perpetrator is most likely right-handed with a slim hand that knows its way around a scalpel. Has a decent understanding of human and metahuman anatomy as well. So I'm looking for a whacked-out surgeon? I don't like the voices. Not necessarily. I don't know any surgeon who still uses scalpels anymore. These days it's all done with computer-controlled lasers. Could be anyone from a military field surgeon to an antique medicine aficionado. You're no damn help, dwarf. The Lone Star detective finally notices you. You note his superhuman powers of observation. Who the hell are you? Okay. Yes, I'm sure he'll love to hear this one. The Drek you were. You get anywhere near this investigation, it'll be you on the slab, elf. Dresden, get me more. I'm putting someone in a cell or a box this week and claiming my promotion. Do you always make friends that easily? I'm great at dinner parties, too. Be straight with me. You really gonna work for the dead man? Sam was there when I needed for him. Alright. Detective Mikulski isn't interested in anything but Detective Mikulski. He'd convict his own mother if it meant another 10 million a week in his paycheck. Plus, he's on the take. You have honor, after a fashion. I try and honor the dead in my work, so we have that in common. What can I do to help you? Alright, well, I mean, I think we can probably go through all of them, but let's go with this reverse order first. Who still uses scalpels? Doctors still know how to use them in their first years of med school, as do coroners, but neither profession uses them much anymore. It's possible some of the slimier chop shops still use scalpels, I suppose, but I wouldn't know where to look. What are organs worth these days? A whole healthy body can be worth a bunch of million, but individual organs? Not worth as much anymore, what with all the synth and cyber stuff on the market. Organ grinders only deal in the recently deceased. There's plenty of other chop shops that aren't as picky, though. And they don't care where the bodies come from, either. Sounds like you disagree. My name's on the report, but my actual findings left some doubts. I can't say that it wasn't suicide, but there were unusual bruises on her upper arms, and she didn't use her dominant hand to pull the trigger. I was told to drop it, so I dropped it. Who's I don't know, but someone with major pull has been looking out for McCuskey's career and his wallet. So where was Sam killed? You know, I might be able to do you one better. Why don't you poke around the body lockers and back see if you find anything useful? Okay, I'll do that. this drawer, I think. Oh. Item picked up. Sam's body half covered in a sterile surgical sheet, his face ashen white. For the first time, without a smirk on it. Below the chest, there's a small, pencil-thin incision covered in dry blood. Beyond that, the corpse is immaculate. It would seem the killer knew exactly what they wanted from him and took it. Look at the business card. I wonder if I should be taking notes. I mean, seems like a good idea. I don't know how it stores all this info, so. Why not use Green Book? Let's use that at the front of the Green Book. Alright, so Sam's corpse. Seamstress Union. Look at the cred stick. Take the cred stick. Oh, sweet, 300 million. Look at the purple shirt. Same shirt, several buttons are missing and blood thoroughly soaked through. Look at the handwritten note. You can only see part of the note, given the torn off bits and bloodstains. I feel terrible that we, probably argue, we have been something long, to say I'm blank. See you there, love Jessica. So, who's Jessica? Somehow I think that and the, seamstress union are gonna come back together. Check in there. Anything else? John Doe. Open the door. Fully clothed body of a man, arms folded in addition, brightest orange hair, very good condition. Oh, right, that's how we get him. In one quick move, he jumps down from the door and stands before you. For someone who just woke up in a morgue locker, he seems unfazed and pretty well put together. You spot a data jack drilled into his temples and some shamanistic tattoos peeking above his collar. Interesting combination. I told John to wake me up at 6 in the morning, but is it 6 yet? It doesn't feel like 6. Sorry, I didn't expect you to be so alive. Yeah, Dresden thinks he's pretty funny. You're not the first person that he's pulled this on. Well, so much for a good night's sleep. On the plus side, I've noticed you haven't killed me yet, so that's good. If you aren't after me, then what's your story? I really want to know why he was in the morgue. Well, playing dead, mostly. A bunch of gangers out there want my head. I'd rather keep it. Figured lay low for a while. Give them some time to cool down. John, is this lady cool? Yeah, she's on the level. Working for Sam. Believe it or not. Some sort of dead man switch. I thought you could help her out. Maybe even stop moping about the shop all day. Alright, name's Jake. And you are? I want to hear the end of the story. Tell me the whole story. Well, mannered too. Such a rare thing. Well, it sounds like you're taking a dive into the deep end here. John's right. I might be able to help you out. I was with Sam the other night, the night of the murder. Poor guy. He was hanging out at the Seamstress Union that night. Tripped out and rowdy. I've been laying low there for a few days after a bad run-in with Miss Kabuta asked me to throw Sam out, so I did. But out in the alley, some gangers got the jump on me. He went, damn. Maybe I need some soy cap after all. John, could you grab me a cup? Get your own damn cup. My hands are dirty anyway. Now what's wrong with this intestine? You hear squelching sounds as Dresden continues his work. Thanks, John. You're a real pal. Anyway, there's a big fat corporate bounty on my head, like I said. My last job didn't exactly go as planned. Out in the alley, a few Halloweeners got the jump on us. Damn gangers thought they could turn a quick profit on my head. Sam stumbled off during the fight, though, and that's the last I saw him. Till he turned up here, dead on arrival. Reminds me of my last day in this place. You've done this before? It's a long story. I end up in the morgue more often than the average guy. Yeah, Jake here's a regular. Should have started a rewards card, Jake. A few more visits, you get a free night stay. I'll hold you to that, John. Anyway, they found Sam's body less than a block away from the Union, missing liver and all. Tell you what, you look like you can handle yourself in a fight. I could use some backup to settle the score with those Halloweeners out there. Their leader's got the whole gang searching the Barrens for me. I need to get rid of that asshole. In return, I'll take you to the place Sam was murdered. It's not safe to hit these streets alone at night. Trust me. And maybe I'll throw in some decent supplies while we're at it. What'd you say? Street justice. Great. I've been hiding out here ever since the run-in with those Halloweeners. Whiny bunch of gangers. But this stretch of the Barrens is their turf. Hell, I'm surprised you made it even made it to the morgue in one piece without packing some heat. Very funny, Jake. You can sleep in the dumpster tomorrow. So you need a weapon? No guns for me. Melee's my game. Baseball bat. Tell me about these gangers. Symbol, flamin' jack-o'-lantern, but you wouldn't like their version of trick-or-treat very much. Around here, they're led by a troll named John Paul. Because he's the Pope? He's got all the Halloweeners and the Barrens looking for me. We take him out, maybe I can breathe easier. Alright. I'm ready. I'll follow your lead. Okay, well, let's continue looting. Yeah. Now, I don't know if this is because I have a Kickstart version that gets me extra stuff, or if everyone gets all this stuff, but I do get it. I get the stuff. Are we... Oh, right, I have New Yin to spend. Yeah. Spend karma. Sorry, not... Yeah. Karma. Not New Yin. Okay, I don't remember how to do spells, though. Which seems like a problem. I mean, I guess if I wanted to do that, I should have just been... You know what? Let's just hold off for a bit. Visit the murder site. Optional. Yes, backer or dock wagon benefit. So yeah, I believe that's it. Confirm. Okay, we are going into the Barrens. Now, I don't know how long this is going to take. I've got the Hong Kong stuff, and of course there's backer, or like fan-made levels, so I don't know, this might just be a stopgap for a couple of missions, and then stash is just around the corner in the alley. Yeah, I remember. I think this is about as far as I got in the previous... Does the bus stop here? Can't talk to them. Looking for a date? Elves are my favorite. Okay. Open the safe with Jack's mag card. Oh, a collection of gear that is a perfect match for your skills. How nice. You know, hand over the loot, bozos. I feel extremely betrayed. So how do I... Yeah, spells. Armor. So how do I learn new spells? Blunt Slash. Does an additional... Well... And again. You just got barefoot. Okay. I mean, pretty much... You're always... Oh, you know, I should see if there was a way to... Fuck. Bonk, bonk. Extremely dusted. Welcome to the Barrens. Guess I'll need to find a new spot to hide my gear. Good dead drops are so hard to keep. Well, at least they were too dumb to break my mag lock. Now that you got some gear, let's go deal with those Halloweeners. Okay, so how do I equip gear then? Huh, okay. How do I get different spells? Power, okay. Well, but how do I equip it then? But how do I do it? Okay, well, whatever. I know it exists. Well, let's go talk to the worried man. Excuse me, ma'am. I don't know you, but you look like you can handle yourself in a fight. Calm down. How can I help? Some thugs are streaking down the market. Is it up here? Oh. How many of them are there? Only 2 of them. Oh. No, okay, I'm not gonna sneeze. Head north, end of the street. I mean, look, I'm a sucker. I'm gonna do every singular side quest. Hey, not my business, but I wouldn't go on. Why? What's going on? Just some Halloweeners stirring up trouble, she points out. They rode in this morning on those fancy bikes. Set up camp in the old street market. They've been marching up and down the street all day, shaking down anyone that wanders past. Typical. Well, odds are those are the guys we're after. Thanks for the heads up. No sweat. Alright, well, let's go beat up these dudes, I believe. Commerce is like a weed, taking root in the cracks and crevices of the world wherever it can. A small street market has flourished here amidst the crumbling buildings of the Redmond Barrens. Look, mate, just pay up. But we barely have anything left. Not my problem. Pay up, or else. Head thug. Thug attempts to use his bulk and hideous breath to intimidate the shopkeeper. The old woman is holding firm, but you can see the thug's patience fading fast. It looks like he's about to start breaking things. Who the hell are you? Aww. I was so close about picking gang etiquette. Oh well. How much for this month's protection dues? I do have 300. I wonder what happens if you pay him. Can I still beat him up and take the money? I'm gonna try it. Lost. Miss James, don't worry. I bet. I gained a karma though. You know, that's fine. Now we have 3 karma. That's like that's a stat up right there. Oh, speak with the other bullied merchant. Right. Or are you the bullied merchant? Or I did? Oh, it's checked. Never mind, it's checked off. I'm blind. Anyway. Like, we can take body up to 3. I mean, just having more HP, 10 more hit points is huge. Int doesn't do much for us right now. Can't do spell casting. Also, we don't have... Like, I mean... It increases our to-hit chance, but I don't think we really need more. I think just, like, straight up body up 10 more HP. I mean, we just increased our HP by a 50% increase right there. Extremely huge deal. Ooh, they got slots. Hey, Vlad. Hey, man, you okay? Yes. No, I saw something. It's going to kill me. Calm down. Vlad. I mean, whatever. I will, of course, do this. I thought so. Vlad, what did you see? Yes, I saw something. The other night, I saw a spirit so dark, so alien that... Just across the street from the Seamstress Union. Thank you. I think you're right. I feel better now. More whole. Now, I think I need some sleep. Emergent story. Don't go to the market. Don't hurt me. I'm Ryan. Yeah, Halloweeners. Now, I don't know if we can start the fight until we go over to this spot. Do you have anything to say? No? Halloweener Sentry. Hey, asswipes, take another step forward and we're gonna plant you right there. This is Halloweener property now. This is one of the 2 that got away. If I had missed my shot, these idiots would have... If I had missed my shot, these idiots would have given up and moved on by now. Hey, wait a minute. You're rolling with Jake? Bad idea, chummer. The Halloweens are collecting that bounty. And killing you? Well, that'd be a nice bonus. Okay, well, I mean... Ow. Now I'm extremely glad that I did that. So how do I... Was that there the whole time? And I was just dumb. Am I on a ley line right now? Can I rotate the... Sure. No. Okay, so we're definitely... fastest. So we should save. And we're just gonna save over. Huh. Apparently I had a lot of karma there. We're just gonna save over that. Okay, so we're gonna step forward 1. Now we're empowered. And we're gonna shoot you. Missed. Very unfortunate. Right, you only have those 2 things. I would like you to die. Missed. You suck. You did not miss. That hurt a lot. Okay. So... 8 damage. So these all take 1. Yes. So these are the backer kit rewards. So you don't. Everyone would get 3 HP. I wish I could see like my actual HP though. Like current 16. Okay. So you know we're just gonna hit you again. I think we're better off. Now the real question. No, definitely finished. Oh, frig. It worked, but I did not like that I had to move that much. Okay, it's fine. Crit! Damn. Mission failed, you died. Load last save. Well, that sucked. That also wasn't my last save. Didn't I? I literally just saved right before this. Yes. Okay, good. I mean, I assume that this one's better. 8 damage. Hey, I didn't miss this time. Already coming out better. Yes. Extremely better. Oh, you assisted your own aim and your own protection. Sure. 8 damage. And then again. Come on. 8 damage. That's what you get. Ow. You dead, Jake. You dead. Alright, Jake's at full HP, so... Oh, he can't run all the way up there and shoot. But let's run him here and then fire. You came all the way up to me, huh? That's unfortunate. Whoa, Uncle, how's this playing with you? I'll call off the rest of the Halloweeners, Jake. Call it even, yeah? What do you think, Jake? Hey, I'm already at shoot-on-sight status with these guys. Killing John Paul means one less wiener to shoot me in the back while I'm buying smokes. Hell, they'll probably be doing the same to you as soon as they see there's a profit in it. I wanted to tell his friends what happened here. How naive. Well, maybe it'll be worth to see him run off with his tail between his legs. One karma. And another karma. Oh, no, just one. Just the way it popped up seemed to be weird. Oh, a bunch of people to talk to. Just need a fix. Bobby! Hey, chummer. Got some tasty morsels for you. Just what every well-dressed Shadowrunner should have in her back pocket. Let's see what you have here. Combat Sim and Nitro. I have no money, so I cannot help you. Dan the Donut Man. Smell of fried food, powdered sugar, and slightly burnt soy calf is almost enough to overpower the dusty sewage stench of Redmond streets. The troll working the stand is covered in food stains older than he is. What can I get you, chummer? See the murder in the alley across the way? Nope. I was closed when it happened. But hey, it's the Barrens. A back alley killing's nothing new around here. The only reason the cops are making a big deal about this Ripper business is some of the victims are, real people. Folks with sin. What can you tell me about the Barrens? The Barrens? Hell, if you have to ask, you probably shouldn't be out here. This stretch of calling is Touristville, though. I suppose it's the closest thing to around here to respectable. Fewer muggings, and you might even survive drinking the water if you're lucky. Wouldn't recommend it, though. Now, behind me, that's the Seamstress Union. You want drinks, drugs, favors, or information around here? The Union's your spot. Hell, that place is the reason why I'm in business. Folks get the munchies when they party. Miss Kuboto, probably, owns the joint, and she's a quality. She's quality, a hard woman, but fair. I'll see you around. Where do you want? You want me to go there. But I want to talk to all these people. Little Sally. Little Salty. Dwarf merchant packing up. Sorry, closed. Come back tomorrow. Didn't happen to see anything. Sure. I was closing up when I heard a series of explosions from behind the Union. A couple of seconds later, this guy comes out, runs across the street, didn't get a good look at him. Then all the lights in the area explode all of a sudden. Things got pretty quiet after that. Thanks. No problem. What's over here? Hello and welcome. We are playing some... Oh, the best place to party. Now, I bet it won't let me go in here yet. But you should finish your investigation first, of course. There's nothing down here. No, I thought I had lootable corpses on. I wanted their stuff. Maybe I have it installed, but not, on. Is there a way to check that? Anyway, let's save. Whoa, hold up a minute. Lone Star isn't above collecting on a corp-issued bounty. And the ones on my head isn't going anywhere anytime soon. And the one on my head isn't going away anytime soon. Sorry, friend. I think this is where our paths diverge. Thanks again for the help with those Halloweeners. Here's your payment. They don't take Nguyen where I'm going, and you look like you could use the funds. Alright, give me a call when you're in the clear. Yeah, sure. Tilt his head back. Hey, one more thing. When you're done checking out your pal's crime scene, pop into the Seamstress Union. It's just down the street. You need gear information or a damn stiff drink, that's the place to be. Best dive this side of Chicago. I used that place as a base of operation for years back in the day. Make the right friends there, and I'm sure you'll get to the bottom of this Ripper business. Well, nice knowing you. Bye-bye. William. The cop looks cold, hungry, and irritated at the homeless man currently pestering him. I keep telling you, I need to get my stuff from the alley or I'm gonna die in the cold tonight. The officer sighs. And I've been trying to explain to you that this is an official Lone Star investigation and I can't let anyone in. Hey, I got rights. Look, you sinless garbage. Damn. I've got a job to do. Find a new blanket, or I'll find a reason to use my stun baton. Typical. I hate all you pigs. Well, I would like to speak with... Oh. The coroner, Dresden, sent me over. Don't mean jack to me unless someone radios me in with an update. My order is nobody gets in. Okay, well... I mean, I guess, standing near him, but still. You! I saw you over there with that rat bastard cop! What do you want? Is it because I ended up talking to the cop for like a second? You a cop? Working for some corp? Nope, I'm sinless. Hey, what makes you think I'm sinless? Just messing with you. Of course I'm sinless. System ID number my ass. What kind of questions you got? See the murder? Nope, I can't say. I'm sorry I missed it. I was hauling crates for Miss James up at the market. Can't carry as many as I used to, so it took a while. Got back here in time to see a couple of tourists puking all over my home turf. By then, that jerkface in the uniform had already set up shop in my alley. Sure, for the last couple of months, been sleeping there. But I spend my days doing odd jobs out in the street merchants or panhandling tourists over near Streamsters Union. See anything else that night? Well, earlier in the night, I saw a big and ugly troll in green hospital scrubs snooping around the block. He bought some donuts and 2 cups of soy calf off of Dan over there. Seemed nervous, and he did everything with his left hand because his right was all screwed up with some cyberware. Ooh, interesting. Well, it was big, and I think it must have had some hospital attachments because I saw some needles. It was a lot like one I saw back in 44 when I got captured by elves. They did all sorts of experiments on me, let me tell you. Never trusted one of them cyber people. Thank you. See you around. Can I say anything different to you? No. Okay. Oh. I'm here to check for spectral DNA. I ain't never heard of it. Oh, here we go. You think Dresden explained it to me? The guy only talks to dead people. He just told me to scan it on site. Scan the site. Sorry. Okay, well, that's fine. You have anything else? No, you got nothing else. Okay, so I guess I'm going to go buy a coffee. Yeah, you have nothing else to sell. Yeah. You sell some, maybe? What's it to you? I sell a lot of donuts to a lot of people. I know how Lone Star profiles metahumans. I tell them about a troll that brought donuts for me right before a murder. They'll haul him to see just if anyone will pay bail. Not today, my friend. Dang. Okay, well, I was wondering if I could If he'd be like, if you buy a donut, then I'll tell you. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm working for the dead man to find his killer. Your Klein is the line in the chalk. It's messed up, but I respect it. Okay, don't mess anything up. Not that anyone like would notice, because the forensics aren't coming back. Yes. Shards of glass from broken lights. You find a small piece of glass which looks like a test tube. Examine the area for evidence. Ooh. Bar tab from the Seamstress Union, dated 2 days ago, 3:02, right around the coroner's reported time of death. Customer, Sam Watts. Server's name listed as Coyote. Pick up the coat and blankets. Of course. This work light is new. You can see that all the alleyway's normal lights have been ruined. Upon closer inspection, they've all imploded, as if some force shattered them at the same time. There are two distinct sets of footprints. A human's ending at the chalk outline, and a larger one. You know, I guess when I changed the text speed, I thought that would just be like the... I guess we'll just go to normal, then. I thought it just like filling in, not that you would have less time. Alright, well, officer, thank you. Let's leave. Here you go. My stuff, mighty decent to you. Don't see that kind of thing too often out here. I mean, look. Video games have trained me to think in a specific way, and that is to... You have anything else for me? You know, I'll take another jelly donut and soy calf. Who knows? Maybe I'll need one more. Okay, I can't... You idiot. You can't have more than one jelly donut. What are you, some sort of dummy? I'd like to speak with you. Let me see what you have again. I mean, I so rarely use consumables. Something happened to this garbage over here. Oh. We go in. Confirm. Relative to the rest of the Barrens, Touristville is a neon-clothed oasis. At its heart is the Seamstress Union, housed in old brownstone buildings on the corner of illegal and opportunity. Bums huddled together, gangers strut the streets, and the occasional salaryman comes slumming. The Union building has been retrofitted, rebuilt, restored so many times that it's like an aging starlet wearing too much makeup in an attempt to stay young. The wild ivy growing out of the gutters adds to this effect. As you enter, the murmur of hushed conversation washes over you. The dive bar denizens raise their head, take your measure, and then go back to their business. This is the kind of place where everyone knows your name but keeps it to themselves. Ghost of Grizzled Veteran. What? Eric Mannerson. Well, let's talk to the Ghost of Grizzled Veteran first. You backed me when I was alive. Can I repay the favor? What are you doing here? Damn if I know. You live your life making stuff up, then you die and end up on a stool in a bar in a story you made up. So meta. Got any stories today? Cool. Let's send that to our stash. I mean, that seems like such a mean way to end that. You know, I don't want to say that I'm done wasting his time, chummer. Hey, lady, I got some extra outfits. I'll take a look. Sure. But can I see what they look like? I mean, 4 armor plus 3 HP. But, you know, I bet... I mean, screw it. As well. Wow. I'd like a new bat at some point, but... Cool. Cherry bomb. Let's talk. Striking elf, sporting a perfectly toned body, pouty lips, perfect taper ears. Her eyes harmonize save me and take me in equal measure, hitting just the right notes for maximum extraction of tips. Hey there, I haven't seen you here before. What can I get you? Something dirty in a clean glass. Cherry, you have to listen to me. If you stick around here, you could end up dead or worse. Excuse me. The Ripper's out there, and he's real. The last killing happened just down the block, and now Coyote's missing. They'll probably find her to... Oh, goodness. They'll probably find her tomorrow in a dumpster without her head. Come on, Cherry Bomb, think! Oh, God, I saw the UW, and I thought this game was about to woo me. Oh, my goodness gracious. I think plenty, Shane. I'm getting a PH freaking D from UW in neuroprosthesis, studying under Odermans. And how am I paying for it? Bartending. Tips. There are faster ways for a Baron's girl to earn that kind of scratch, but I'm not taking them. What do you want from me? I want what you want. A better life. A better world for everyone. The Universal Brotherhood can give you that. I've heard this all before. This isn't some trick to get us back together. Things are different now. I'm different now. The Brotherhood. The Universal Brotherhood is for other people, Shane. Rich Bellevue types who can afford their membership fees and voluntary donations. This isn't about money. It's about binding the world together in brotherhood. Come with me. Attend a discovery meeting. Get to the core of who you are. I've heard Lane Tellerstrand give a talk last night called The New Family of the Sixth World. I got family right here, Shane. They're drunks and lowlifes and whores, and I choose them over any of your Brotherhood members. Now buzz. I need to get back to work. Sorry, I got interrupted. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Can't stay here forever. You got a look that says you're not here just for entertainment. Are you a badge? Nope. Didn't think so. You look like a runner to me. We're trained to spot a bronze the minute they walk in here. Something I can help you with? I have a few questions. Tell me about this place. Some come here for booze, some companionship. Others, something they can't get anywhere else. If it's illegal, immoral, and it can be bought, sold, rented, or consumed, you can pretty much find it here. The Union seems to attract people like you. Who is that? Shane, old boyfriend. He used to work here. Then one day, he saw a billboard for the Universal Brotherhood, and that was that. He went to a meeting, made new friends, moved in with them. I was happy for him until he started coming back trying to recruit me. Don't need that, Drek. The guy mentioned Coyote. Is she here? No, I think she's away on business. Business, huh? Is she a shaman with a name like Coyote? No, she shot a coyote once. I think it was a shaman who double crossed her. We've been calling her Coyote ever since. She's been missing for a couple of days now. Some people think the Ripper got her, but I know her. Coyote can take care of herself. Sam was a regular customer and a regular pain in the ass for as long as I've been here. Talked a big game, but was always broke. As soon as he got any money in his pocket, it went straight to his head. Chips, drugs, or booze. Coyote had a soft spot for him, though. No, that was Coyote's shift. Who runs this place? That'd be Miss Kubota. She's in the back room. Kubota. You can't miss her. Thanks for the intel. Gutter punks have to stick together. Alright, well. Jin Parks. Mr. Clue. You look like you could use some firepower. Something simple. I've got guns so smart they practically fire themselves. You looking for tech? Got some of that too, if that's the way you roll. Show me what you got. Machete. Yeah. Drone. Don't care. Grenades. I don't have good thrown. So, don't care. Confirm. Absolutely. There we go. Oh, I could unequip that, but why would I? I can unequip you too, but I can't put anything. Cool. Alright, cool. Machete, spells, what I'm digging. Welcome. Please behave yourself. Will do. Nothing a stern look usually can't solve. You have business in here? Of course. Heard about that. Real shame what happened to him. Figure Sam was the type who needed to be thrown out on occasion. Encouraged to call it a night, I'd say. Sam was drunk, but he usually wasn't a violent one. Usually? What about the night he died? He was a bit agitated. Didn't catch the specifics. Might have been over a woman. Thought I was going to have to show him out, but I had to deal with a couple of River go-gangers posturing for one of the working girls upstairs. Jake helped Sam out instead. Appreciate you talking to me. Happy to help. Johnny Clean. If he's not bald. Doesn't look bald. Howdy. Name's Johnny Clean. You new? Yeah, first time. Well, enjoy yourself. This looks like the type of your place. I'm just sweeping up a bit. Noog. Covered in glowing magical talismans and fetishments, the troll does not seem fully of this world. He mumbles to himself constantly, apparently participating in several conversations at once, but with entities you can neither see or hear. I told you, it's not like that at all. Bring me proof and you shall have it. I'm honored, your majesty. That's why I said use mustard instead of ketchup. Forgive me, Jean, I was a fool. He looks you in the eye, his other conversations on hold. You may peruse my magical wares and see their glory. Okay. Um, 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 um. I mean, yeah. Cooldown 0. Okay. Cool. If I had bought the cheaper one, I could have bought the other spell as well. But I'm sure we'll get one. This doesn't necessarily look like that. Konbanwa, good evening. My, but aren't you the pretty elf? And you enjoy the seamstress union? There should be plenty for a woman like you to enjoy. Or is this business? Business. I suspected as much when you walked in. Oh my what business do you have with me? Looking for info. Of course you are. Knowledge is power, ne? So, when why should I help you? Sam Watts. I'm looking for his killer. Ah, so you are the insurance policy he would go on about when he was drunk. His avenging angel who would strike back from him beyond the grave. What do you want to know? How well do you know Sam? I knew him. We all did. Sam was a regular here. Whenever he could beg or borrow enough nuyen to become altered in some way, drugs, chips, alcohol, didn't matter. As long as he was bent, he was always looking for his next fix. He clung to this place like it was his lifeline, and we treated him as part of the family, even if none of us truly liked him except Coyote. Did you see him on the night of his death? He was here, quite inebriated, as he often was. Coyote was working the bar that night, and she informed me that Sam was getting rowdy and belligerent with other customers. When I requested he leave, he refused. My bouncer, Mr. Cluway, was off dealing with another issue, so I requested Jake escort Sam out the back door to the alley. That was the last I saw of either of them. During the gold rush, there was a census, and the politicians wanted as high number as possible to gain power and revenue. To bolster their numbers, they decided to include all the working girls, of which there were many, to the rolls. However, given the time, they could not list the girls' true occupation, so they entered them all as seamstresses. Probably true. When a girl accumulated enough money to open her own place of business, she named it the Seamstress Union, so potential workers would know they would be treated fairly here, and thus a rich tradition was born. No, perhaps when we know each other more, I'll reveal more about yourself. For now, what that I could. I have not seen her. She's a smart woman and quite dangerous, but I fear for her. If she's dangerous, why fear for her? If she's smart, why fear for her? Because she's in a dangerous line of work, and there's always someone smarter, more prepared. Her room's upstairs. If you're looking for her, I invite you to examine it. You may be able to uncover her whereabouts. I would not normally betray her privacy in such a way, but she's missed 2 shifts now, and cannot be reached on her comm. It's unlike her. If something has happened, well, I'll not have any inaction on my conscience. Here's the key. Boom. Now we go up. What's this say? Okay. What's in this room? Looks like nothing. Bunch of stuff in this room. Coyote keeps her clothes in boxes on the floor. Stand is littered with action movies and cigarette butts. Frame painting of the Chicago skyline, done in stylized silhouettes. Coyote's bed is a diary with several paper sticking out of it. First paper? Receipt. Read the diary entry. Came back to my shift to find 4 of Paco's goons sleeping on our apartment floor. It's getting fragging ridiculous. I want to be with him, with the real Paco. But this cutter dreck keeps messing everything up. I love him, but he's totally different with the gang. It's how I make my cash, baby, he always says. I try and tell him he doesn't need cash. I can support us both with what I make at the Seamstress Union, but he still goes on these runs with these bozos all over my floor. I feel like he's just seeing how far he can push me before I kick him out. I try and be patient, but why does it all have to be one way? Well, as soon as the last cutter was out the door, I lost it. I told him if he ever pulled direct like that again, he'd be sleeping in the alley. Of course, he begged and pleaded with me, telling me it wouldn't happen again. I don't want to deal with this anymore, but I don't want him to leave. He's the reason I got through all that stuff last year. Got my bartending license, got this apartment, this life. I know he cares about me and he loves me. More than his involvement with the Cutters. I just wish I could slice out that gang from our life together. Slice out the fear that comes along with it. No, the same thing, sorry. Inspect the receipt. Receipt for a Browning Max Power pistol from Jin. How big guns on hot women turn around. Different page. Second paper. Read the diary entry. Sometimes it seems like Paco reads my mind, or my diary. Maybe he does the latter. I wouldn't be surprised. Hi, Paco. Ever since last week, he hasn't mentioned the Cutters once. He leaves the apartments with a "see you in a few hours, babe," returns later without comment. I don't know if he's really going to help. I don't know if it's really going to help us to avoid the subject in conversation completely, but I felt better without our constant arguing about it. Read the poem. Let's just say Paco should stick to guns and motorcycles and leave poetry to the others. Flip to a different page. Third. Picture. Picture shows a young girl with a camera with caramel skin and dark brown hair. She has a snake wrapped around her arm. She's smiling. The back of the photograph has "shadow" written on it, scrawled on it. A COD receipt for a special order: 5 pounds of zebra meat from Maury's Meat Emporium, located near Pike's Meat Market. So we got Coyote, and then you got Paco and the Cutters. And then zebra meat, huh? From Maury's Meat Emporium. I've been to Pike's Place. Or where I think they're referring to. Flip to a different page. Fourth page. Wall safe. Bathroom door. Three, 4, 2, 4, 3, 6. I don't know if the game is going to. Oh, broken mirror, huh? Okay. You know what? Just send it to my stash. Some frag grenades. Password recovery. Shadow. Ah. What? Did I miss something? No. Third page. Look at the picture. Yeah. Shadow. Inspect the receipt. Zebra. Different page. And then the last page is just this. Did I hurry back down? Are there more things to... Like, I don't see any visual clues in the game I don't know, the Shadows? Chicago. Shadow. The Elementals. Why not? Chicago. Don't leave the computer. Like, see, I mean, I assume that that's what this refers to. Maybe I gotta find more information about her. Let's go talk to other people. Is there any info on here? In here? Yeah, there's nothing we can search in here. Okay, so let's go down. Can't go in that door at all. Can I talk more about Coyote Tea? What's my current objective, anyway? No, I can't talk to you anymore. You won't let me leave until I finish. Oh, probably Nerpsy? Oh, I can talk to you again. Do you know Paco? It's a good kid, nasty line of work. They don't live long. Maury's Meat Emporium. No. Yeah. Favorite band? Starfire. Okay. So the only information you can tell me is her favorite band. Everything else, I assume, is contact. It's just kind of weird to do it that way. It's not like wrong, and I, came to the conclusion at the end, but having to leave and then come back. Okay. Shadow. Starfire. Chicago. We're gonna write it down just in case it ever comes up. Three karma. Goodness. Calendar. Meet with Delilah about the gig. Today. Due 30 minutes. Contacts. Someone named Paco. Access history. The Hellhounds. Leave the computer. Okay, I was gonna say, I feel like we have. Ooh, you know what we should do? Say we have a bunch of karma that we should spend. 9 karma is a lot. Or, I mean, we level up body twice, but I don't think we need that much body. Oh, we can only go up one more. Well, now I wish. Well, no, I still think that taking the body up to 3 was the right choice. Alright, well, anyway, let's put at least 1 into charisma here. Well, or do we need... No, let's do something like this. Let's just do it that way. Get our strength up. But who knows? Maybe we want to start. Sorry. Yeah, we've done anything. Okay. Who knows? Maybe at some point we'll just be like, let's start summoning stuff. Depends on how much karma we get. Oh, okay, let's talk to you. Coyote has a date with Paco at Pike's Place Market in the next half hour. Combate. Take the cab to Pike's Place. Let us rush. Nothing more to say. Confirm. Pike Place Market. You catch a cab from Toursville to Pike Place Market, an immersively quiet ride that takes you from probably going to be mugged to probably going to pay too much for your drinks. Compared to the urban wasteland of the Barrens, the downtown area is filled with modern buildings, lighted streets? Interesting. I think it should be lit streets. And unbarred shops, all living beneath the shadow of massive corporate arcologies. For many, these arcologies are arcologies, maybe, are home. For others, they're hulking monuments to where the world went wrong. Famous for its fishmongers, Pike Place Market has been around since the early 1900s, overlooking the bay. Now it's a market for all things, legal and illegal, a melting pot of the haves and the have-nots. Even though most of the shops are closed, the sights, sounds, and smells of the market hit you from the moment you step out the cab. Patrick. Oh, hey. UB. Ma'am, you are a beautiful elf, but you could be so much more. That's great. Tell me more. Wonderful! The Universal Brotherhood is a family encompassing all metahumans, sexes, and sexualities. We all strive to be the very best we can, to live more fulfilled, happy, and productive lives, and to support each other in doing so. The first step is to simply come and listen. Tomorrow night, Lynn Telestrand will be speaking about the importance of family in the sixth world. Please join us tomorrow, and the secrets to a better life shall be revealed to you. He smiles and turns back to the crowd. No, I guess I can't talk to him again. I go this way. Refurbished flowers for sale, huh? Don't know how one refurbs a flower. Hey, it's Paco. Well, let's talk to you immediately. Yeah, I know. The kid in front of you sports trademark yellow of the Cutters Gang. Young, clean-shaven. He stands out. He stands like he owns the street and everyone on it. He seems distracted, though. Three more karma. Damn, if I... Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Do you know a fixer named Mr. Delilah? Paco, slow down. Where did you go? One more thing. Zebra Meat Market. I'm in. Don't worry. We'll get her back. Damn right we will. But, I mean, see, the thing is, obviously, we're going to go into the fucking meat market. Sorry. Like, you think there's going to be a place called Maury's Meat Emporium for 5 pounds of zebra meat? Plus karma. From cow to canine, to the exotic, and paranormal. What do you want? You know we can't afford more. Interesting. You must be Maury. Manny. Maury's my dad. What would someone want to buy zebra meat for? Ooh. Nope, I'll be leaving now. Oh, well, sure. Boom, baby. You got one more? Okay. What's the problem with Paco? Why don't you ask him? How's that supposed to be? Blah, blah, blah. It's all here. My dad stood up to them and he's still in the hospital. Tell that to my dad. I'll be leaving now. Okay. Alright, well, I guess I will just continue this direction. Uh-oh. Pull yourself together. Breathe. Take a close look. Too many Lone Star pigs around. It's too bad. Whatever happened. I'm not going to let anything happen to him. Blah, blah. Officer Landers. Oh! See? Oh, wow. I feel... Whatever. Oh, yeah, I'm here to see Coroner Dresden. And who might you be? It's alright, officer. She's with me. Hell yeah. I guess that gets us in, anyway. So what brings you out here? Hot on the trail of Dead Man's Killer? Coincidence, actually. So it looks like River went for the eyes this time. Pretty clean work. Gotta hand it to him. Our Ripper knows what he's doing. Or she, I suppose. Okay, apparently we can get probably all the questions. So dead for about 3 hours. Her name was Lucy Warden. She worked at Stuffer's Shack around the corner. Looks like she was just leaving work when it happened. That's a strange thing. There doesn't be any sign of a struggle. Not a single bruise on her body. Yet she was clearly alive when the eyes were taken. Died of blood loss shortly thereafter. As to know what knocked her out, I won't know until we can run some tests back in the lab. Yeah, well, I don't really mind change of scenery. The coroner for the downtown branch is out on maternity, so I told management I'd cover for her on this one. Plus, I want that sicko caught. Now there's an interesting thought. No, nothing obvious, though. I'm sure when Mikulski shows up, he'll call in a full magical forensics team, though, just to be sure. Any theories? Trophies of some sort, I suppose? Probably of some symbolic significance to the killer. Beyond that, couldn't speculate. Speaking of, you should probably get going before he shows up. I mean, I'm going to talk to everybody. Officer O'Greer. Plainclothes Lone Star officer. So, you're the one who's working for the dead man, eh? Mikulski warned us you might be sniffing around after the Ripper. Lucky for you, I got here before Mikulski. I'm Officer O'Greer. Pleased to meet you. Now, seeing as this crime scene's going nowhere fast, what can I do for you? What can you tell me about the murder? Not much, really. We know it was about 3 hours ago, and we know that her eyes have been surgically removed. Didn't need Dresden to figure out that much. He's been looking at the body, though, so he might have more. Me, I've been scanning the rest of the scene and looking for witnesses, but no luck so far. Ripper might as well be a ghost. Alright. Let's say Mikulski and I have conflicting interests. Any leads? Ha, plenty, if you ask Mikulski, but the truth is, we're as clueless as you probably are. Thanks for your time, officer. You haven't put in a donation for the Lonely Orphans Fund. Yeah, see, you make a contribution to the fund, I put you on a list, and let you know the next time we find any orphans that you might be interested. Okay. Well, I'm always interested in finding out about any new orphans you discover. Sure, whatever. I don't have any of that. I don't have 100. Didn't take my money. Whatever. I don't have the money for you. Elf. There we go. Yeah, not such. The elf standing before you might quite possibly be the ugliest elf you've ever seen. His meticulously clean lab coat, format jacket, and old-fashioned bow tie give him the look of an undertaker from centuries past. He notices you approaching and locks eyes, smiling a thin, unnerving smile. Hello there, stranger. Might I inquire, do you know which organ grinder facility this body will be removed to? Why would you want to know? The elf giggles, a strange, high-pitched warble you would not expect to emerge from this misshapen face. Oh, just a hobby. Never mind that, though. A good evening to your friend, the coroner. Like, he's the killer, right? 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 He's the killer? Why do sometimes you click and other times you don't? Any fascinating new leads? Do you see that particularly ugly elf? Huh? Where? Well, he's gone now, but he was asking about the body. Wondering which organ grinder's facility it will be taken to. Interesting. Well, there's those who might be interested in purchasing some of her parts, sure, but that's pretty poor form to inquire at the site of a murder. Huh. An ugly elf. Keep an eye out. Shouldn't be too hard to spot if he comes back. Anytime. Examine the body. Oh, just lying on the pavement is the body of a young human female. Her eyes have been gouged cleanly out, and you notice strange bite marks on her left arm. Any last thing? What about... Oh, completely unrelated. Some wild dogs dragged her body out from the alley sometime after her death. Anytime. Anything else? No, okay. No more answers. Ghost tours. A ghost tour. Okay. So it works down the street, right? I believe. I mean, you know, all those regular people just... Excuse me, sir. Racist. Boyfriend? I'm Tenny. No. Oh, blind Lucy. Well, it wasn't completely, but she was legally blind. She had to wear these huge glasses that pulled right up to her face. She got new eyes about it. Oh. Interesting. I wonder if Sam got a new liver. Stroke of good luck. I guess that luck ran out. I see weird stuff every day. It's a stuffer shack, but nothing stranger than usual. Enemies? Not sure. Ugly breakup with her boyfriend after getting those new eyes put in. The guy was upset for some reason and wouldn't leave Lucy be until she filed a restraining order. It seemed to die down a while ago, though. Here at the shack earlier today. I think she was heading to the market to meet a friend. Hell, I was going to join her on my way home. We got some last-minute customers. Sorry for your loss. In my own way, yes. Lucy had this necklace, an intricate little carving of a dragonfly on it. Wore it every day. Said her mom gave it to her when she left Denver. Anyway, you know how Lone Star is. All of her stuff will be bagged, placed at evidence storage until the 7th world awakens. I just thought... Somehow. Sure. Do it. Let's immediately go back. All this sneezing has made my nose feel weird. I don't have quickness. I don't... Can I okay. Wait. Can I do it right now? That's it. So you can't exit. Yeah, lean down, and then they're gonna be like, no, so I'll just tie my shoe. I'll be leaving now. Yeah, yeah, no more tantrums. Of course, obviously. The thing is, what if I increased my quickness by 1 and tried it again? Hey. Whoop. The wood feels very sturdy for its weight. With genuine wood such a rarity in the sixth world, this might be worth quite a bit to the right buyer. Okay, hey, I got some updates for you. Oh, nope, apparently I cannot tell you anything else anytime. I can't tell you anything either, so let's just run back over here. Now it's like Stuffer Shack. I never played Shadowrun tabletop. Is that just like what I think it is, where people literally stuff themselves? Here you go. Abidale. Okay. Oh, hey, a junkie. Have 10. Whatever. I so rarely will probably end up... Hold on. I want to look around here first. Usually games don't tell you that unless you've got something else to... I mean, I can't talk to you. Yeah, or whatever. Okay, so... Oh, I'm ready. I mean, we got the zebra meat. We helped out the blind Lucy. The Royal Apartments. You roll up the most impressive bit of tenement squalor you've seen in a long time. A few street lamps here and there, and what light there is flickers with uncertainty. Most of the buildings are damaged and tagged. The smell of old, rotting trash mixed with you don't want to know is overwhelming. It's no wonder people living here turn to BTLs. Anything's better than this. The better than life chip is the newest drug on the market. You don't need a good life. You can slot someone else's, live through them, and wreck your brain in the process. The front doors of the Royal Apartment aren't even locked. As you step inside, you can hear a junkie crying for another hit. It's time to find Coyote and find out what she knows about the night of Sam's murder. I'm gonna be glad I've got that zebra meat. We're here to take care of business, and let's go. She's good, but well, these BTL guys pay to stay well informed. They may have known she was coming. Okay. I mean, are you gonna attack me? Hey, you. Can you spare some Nuyen? Sure. Everything, please. Yes, no, hell, what do you want me to say? Well, that's sad old man. Yeah? Okay. Easy, Gramps, looking for information. Bad day to come around unexpected. Bit of commotion upstairs. Interesting. This pretty young thing came through earlier, snooping around like you two are. Could tell she weren't here for no BTLs. Don't know how she got upstairs, but there was a lot more gunfire than there usually is this time of day. What happened next? A couple of Stevie's men came around asking what anyone saw. Kept my mouth shut, I did. Where's Stevie? Hold up. We've got the whole top floor to himself. Fancy's the king around here. Okay, great. Now this is an extraction. You know how to get upstairs? Oh, hell yeah. Good thing I got 4 charisma. Look, we're here to save her. Do you really want that girl's fate on your conscience? Damn, you're right. You can go through my place. Hell yes, brother. Oh, I can still talk to you? Why? Know anything about the BTL dealer? Just that nobody around here would be crying over his death. Brings a bad type of people around that one. You still have... Okay, never mind. I don't know why you want me to... Okay. Alright, I mean, hey, hang on. I assume that this is just a fight that's gonna come up. I cannot save, huh? Stop your pleading. Your boy has debts and we're collecting. Please, Riker, no, he's my son. Get your ass back in your squat before I break something else. I'll send him upstairs instead. You want me to give him to Stevie? Maybe after he kills that girl we caught. You pig! Give Zipper back now, or you'll bleed on me. Zipper's gone. Get yourself a new kid. Oh God. No, please, no! Well, I mean, first let's, yoink. What was that about? It's my son. The bastard took my son. Who took your son? One of Stevie J's goons, Riker. He runs that filthy BTL squad across the hall. My son Zipper, he's not a strong boy. And Riker knows it. Lured him in with those damn chips. Better than life. Ha ha ha. What life? And now they're torturing him in there. Why would they do that? Those sickos have Simasense recording studio over there. Overheard them say they have a special guest up in the penthouse. They plan to torture her to death with a recording of my son's dying breath. Damn. Easy, Paco. Keep your head together. See if you can save your son while we're saving. We'll do it. Hell yeah. I can still talk to you, huh? Nope, I'm still on the case. An elevator at the gleams out of place among the filth. BTL junkies twitch in the throes of their sordid dreams, at least as long as the creds are good. I mean, I figured he'd be facing the other direction, but, you know, whatever. Is he gonna tell me to not do this? Hey, don't touch that. That's what I figured. Haven't seen you before, lady. Looking to go somewhere special? A scream echoes through the pipes of the rotten walls. Hard to tell where it came from. I heard you're in the middle of a recording session. Sure am. My gear is state of the art, if you can believe it. Looking for something very special. Something violent. Look around. Clearly, I'm not going to be offended by any idea. I want to kill someone and record it. Wow, you're one sick bastard. I like it. Perfect timing, too. I could use a trigger man for the little project I got coming on. Show me the way. Whoa, who's this, Riker? Can't you see I'm busy here? This lady here has exotic tastes. She wants to help us out, and is willing to pay for the privilege. That and a copy of the recording. Well, as long as Mr. J gets what he needs, I see no reason we can't make a little extra at the same time. I think young Zipper here is about spent. Now, just give me a moment to hook up a recording rig to our friend here. She'll have quite the BTL for her personal collection. What do you think, Paco? Should we kick the dreck out of him? You know, would make a great BTL? What? What I'm gonna do to you. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, hell yeah. I know. Can I not? Does thrust only work with the bat? Interesting. Okay, there are no ley lines, so sort of unsurprised. Tickler. Chop. And another chop. You got a bat or a fist? He's got a lot more HP. I mean, you're not so far away that I can't just chop you up. Yeah. You got lucky today, kid. If I were you, I'd play it safe from now on. You don't get lucky twice. Oof, I don't think I can move. Can you at least tell my dad? Yes, we can do that. Oh, I took the BTL recording. Okay. He's okay, but he's pretty messed up. I don't know how to thank you. I mean, I don't know what this is gonna... I probably can't do... Nah, okay. You know what? Whatever. We're just gonna go up the stairs now. I feel like we have probably... Hey, you. Know anything about the BTL dealer? I mean, he is dead. We've sorted that out. Alright, I get it. Let's do this. We already heard one scream, too, so that made me think that maybe there was a... You know, maybe... Oh, we're immediately in combat, huh? Okay. Oh, we're just getting started. Let's get it started. Oh, I want to go to there. If possible. I assume more glow means more good. Trank? Well, we can't run up the trank. The floor is quiet, save for the loud humming of fluorescent lights. It seems like you have a drop on Stevie and his men. Okay. Oh, you had a gun. You know, let's be quiet though. 3 damage. God damn it. Okay. Well, let's get here. And there. I mean, no reason to be quiet anymore, right? Range medium, damage 7, AoE 3. Maybe if there's a group of them. Oh, like, I guess doesn't matter. think we're just gonna end. Shove the zebra meat through the door. Absolutely. Open the door. Oh, did we kill him so fast that... Missed. How dare you? Chop. Chop. This isn't gonna hit us, is it? There's no friendly fire? There is friendly fire! God damn it. That was incredibly stupid. You guys need to shut up. Hey, you coyote? No time to talk. Let's finish this. Okie dokie. I regret immensely. You know, use them, right? Basic medkit. Okay, so there's no... I shouldn't bother. Extremely good. Go here. What else you got? Oh, I have some other. Okay. And there. Oops. 8 karma. That is a great amount to have. Look, buddy, you are so screwed. I mean, I'll just hit this twice. Is this gonna hit him as well? No. Okay. Kneecap. Yeah, you're so screwed. Oh. And then, bang, missed. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. 10 damage. I'm really glad I healed. I do wish you could, like, rotate the screen around, because... Swing and a miss, swing and a miss. Paco. Confirm of the reload. Bang. But no, I can't. And with a bloody gurgle, Stevie J is no more. We're still in combat? Oh, okay. Some real loyalty I was really not expecting. Stevie J's passcodes. Like, buddy, you looked at this and you're like, yeah, these guys. These are the guys I'm gonna screw with. About time you got here, Paco. Who's your friend? Just another professional. I need to ask you some questions. No, obviously, I'm here to rescue you. Yeah, and who says I need rescuing? Guess it turns out I did, though. Thanks. Coyote, we need to get back you to Union. Miss Kabuto has that med lab in the basement. No, I need to finish the other thing I came for. I need to find something for Mr. Delilah first. A stash of gems. Delilah? I thought you said you'd never do another deal with that man. Look, Paco, I need an excuse to come back here and settle some debts. Figured I might as well get paid for it. Paco, help her back to the Union. I'll find those gems. Then meet you there. Says nothing. Hell yeah. I mean, they're all dead, right? And I got his codes. Oh, what was that? Oh. It's just an artifact, I think. I mean, I'm here to loot and sold junk. Money, a clip full of Nuyen, and an advanced medkit. Extremely useful. Okay. Oh, hell. Serrano, huh? I guess that's the joke, right? Or, you use the zebra meat first round. God, they have a lot of HP. And they do a lot of damage. Okay, good. Well, I didn't want to have to have killed the doggo, but find precious gems, okay? Okay, that probably seems like everything then in the stash. Let's just go down the door. Let's head back to the Seamstress Union. Confirm. Despite Coyote's clear desire to stand on her own 2 feet, Paco needs to help her through the door to the Seamstress Union. Heads raised, and the front room of the bar falls strangely silent. Paco stands by her side now, not speaking, his dark eyes flat with fury. Coyote presses a rag to her clawed-up face. She winces, but manages to keep control as she breathes in slow, deep breaths to manage the pain. Taking a closer look, you see her arm isn't much more than shreds of meat and broken bone, held together by tendons and burned skin. It'll be a miracle if she still has it by the end of the night. She can still wield that shotgun. Pretty cool. Is tending the bar herself when Paco walks in, carries the mangled and bleeding Coyote into the Union. As soon as the boss lady lays eyes on her missing bartender, the place goes quiet. Fast. By the time she rounds the bar to meet you, Coyote is the color of wet spackle, and there's something new in her eye. Fear. This woman faced down hellhounds, but the sight of Miss Kabuto has her staring at the floor and mumbling. Woman, how dare you miss 2 shifts and then come back and bleed on my floor? Sorry, Miss Kabuto. I had a run that went badly. So, I see that. Your arm is a mess. Was this your crusade again? Do not answer. It'll only upset me further. You caused me to worry about you, Coyote, and that distracted me from my business. Hi, Miss Kabuto. My apologies again. Cherry, take her downstairs to Dr. Castle. Not Dr. Acula? Yes, ma'am. And tell Castle to put something new and shiny where that arm used to be. Miss Kabuto, I can't afford a cyber arm. I'm aware of your financial situations. When you are healed, we will discuss the concept of giri, the debt of honor. Now go bleed elsewhere. Yes, ma'am. Hell yeah, more caramel. Her anger at Coyote's rashness slowly washes from her eyes and replaced by tears. She sniffs, wipes them away, and inclines her head to you. Domo regato, Rata. That girl is precious to me. It is not often that we see acts like these in the Barrens. You performed a great service for my little family, and I welcome you into my home. Consider it yours while your work keeps you here. But we both know that words are mere air. Beyond my thanks, I offer you this remuneration. Remuneration. Please take it as a show of respect. I'm honored, thank you. You're most welcome, and I offer more than simple lodging. You'll find there is more to the Union than meets the eye. Below us is a small facility available exclusively for discriminating independent operatives like yourselves. In it, you'll find vendors selling the best gear Black Market has to offer, a fully equipped cyberdock, and a secure place to rest when the dreck hits the fan, as they say. My, you are quite the entrepreneur. Indeed, normally I require a percentage of your runner's income for use of this facility, but as I said, you're family now. Consider it on the house. To gain entry, play GAFFC on the piano. Probably I will remember that forever, but I mean, I will definitely go do all that stuff. You don't need to tell me again. Sexy troll lady. Orc, maybe? Okay, cool. Go give him that stuff. Coyote grew up in the Royale, but managed to escape that life. Her cousin was not so lucky. He came to town about a year ago and fell in with the wrong circle. He was introduced to sim chips and became addicted to BTLs. I mean, real talk, if I could have a chip that could just simulate anything, I don't think I would fare too much better, so I get it. Coyote's been tearing her way through chip houses for months now, searching for him and acting as a one-woman cleanup crew. I'm a former runner, obviously. Come on. Now I provide a safe haven and a market for runners who need a trustworthy place to congregate and do business. Are any Johnsons or Fixers here tonight? In addition to Mr. Delilah, you may wish to speak to Van Grass. He's often stage side. Van Grass is more often a receiver of found articles, but he occasionally has work. Okay, I have to talk to you. Do you have anything new to say, grizzled old veteran? What are you doing here? Oh, no. Got any stories? Got any goods? Send a stash. Well, I gotta get back to Viz. Oh, it's Paco. Checking his heads-up display and monitoring a runner standing nearby, all at the same time. He's an intense little man. You get the sense that he likes to look busy. Make it quick. Biz is good. Said you're a fixer. Nothing for you tonight, sorry. I'm doing things right now. Important thing. Talk to you later. I'm a fence, too. If you got anything you need to unload, come see me. You know, I do have crap that I looking for a date. Johnny the cleaner. Hey. You got anything new to say? Even. I see Coyote is back, looking only a little worse for the wear. The having her back part. Paco and I tracked her down. But I guess he ain't all bad. Clutch is back. You're just a big old sheepdog, aren't you? Mind if I ask you questions? People are saying he was the Ripper. People say a lot of things about what they don't know or what they don't understand. Offense? Yeah, Van Graff. Yeah, how long have you been working? I crawled in here after after. Do you have to pay extra for a manicure on hands that big? It's the blood under the fingernails. Cute. Look at that guy. No. It's... See, I wish you could back out of conversations when it's clearly... Yeah, I know. Because it was an indicator, but now I have to be like, I don't know what it was. Inspect the piano. The piano seems normal. It's very rigid. Bolted to the wall, anyway. Do 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 do. now we go down. The entrepreneurial Miss Kabuto has combined everything a runner might need into a one-stop shopping experience. Black market equipment, I guess it's all gone now. Is this my stash now? Uh, oh, so this is a weapon, not a... Well, I guess... Yeah, okay. Paco. Oh, whatever. Dr. Acula. Algernon, huh? His mind wandering the far horizon, while his body peddles his other worldly wares. Good evening, young elf, and welcome to this humble home that we call the Union. I'm Algernon, half-dream. To ease your way through the Sixth World, I offer the best magical foci, spells, and fetishes for the conjuring of spirits. Let's see what you have. Aim. Ooh. Heal wound. Mana ball. Mind wipe. Target ignores all enemies. Interesting. Stun bolt. Acid stream. I didn't use flamethrower. Dirt. Okay. Fog. I don't have enough conjuring. Though, I mean... Okay, well I can't equip any of those guys. So let's look at these. I guess, I mean, they're cheap, so that's nice, but... What are some of these cheaper ones? Killing hands, I mean, I don't care. I mean, this might actually be useful. How about you? Hey, you're back down here again. Show me what you got. Yeah, alright. TB Gruberman. Hans Gruberman? Theodore Buster Grubman. Well-groomed orc, dressed with precision that says straight lines of a military officer. His teeth, however, not like a military cemetery. What exactly do you sell here? Things that go bang. Yeah, okay, let's take a look. I mean, is machete gonna be like the best weapon I can get for a while? Oh, right, because I bought the spell. Nothing. Let's go. David Fry. What do you got for me? What's a deck? Oh, what's a program? What's an ESP? What do you have for sale? Yeah, I don't do any of that stuff later. While in the same overalls that you saw him upstairs, downstairs, leaning over workbench crammed, Johnny's the totally different person. Was once as hot and invisible as the most infamous deckers today. How's decking used? Why are you dressed as a janitor? No janitor ever does, but you're too clean. Echo Mirage? Listen. See you around. Okay. Well, I've talked to all of you people. Can I spend some 14? Yeah, I should spend some heart rate. So why are these ones bigger? Is it because we've already come across 2 securities? Oops, sorry about that. And then... Anyway. Alright, well, then let's run down here, equip that thing, and talk to them, and then that'll probably do it for the stream. I think pretty good first stream. Heck yeah. Passive. Light cover bonus to magic spells. So, I think I always just want to be magic spelling them. Alright, well, let's talk to Dr. Sarah Acula. Make it quick. I need to operate. You got a little demon there on your shoulder. Thanks for helping me out back there. Looked like you use a hand. Oh, bad joke right now. She looks down at her mangled arm. Okay, folks, I'm gonna have to ask you to sit in the waiting area. Watch some trivet or something. This young lady and I have work to do. Take it easy, Coyote. We'll be here when you wake up. Just give me something to bite on. You're a tough kid, but you're not that tough. Okay, Coyote, let's look at your face. Leave it. I earned this face by being stupid. I'm gonna keep it. Whatever you say. Nighty-night. Alright, you know, actually, if you will let me save right here. Did I not talk to all of them? Whatever. We're gonna save. Create a new save. Alright. Alright, this seems like a good place to end. So I think I'm going to end my stream here right now. So I will be back tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. We will finish the coloring of the trees, and then we will also, I don't know, do something on in Inkscape, probably. Because the rest of the coloring isn't going to take me too long, I don't think. And then tomorrow afternoon is going to be another Friday afternoon stream for Streets of Rogue. Until then, bye.